Hey everyone, I'm Armor Gaming, welcome back to my channel and welcome to Monster Legends. So the birthday event has finally started. Start the birthday event on a high. Hit the button to claim your first cake birthday ticket here. You'll be able to use it in the chest shop. So I'm going to click claim. And so let's talk a little more about the birthday ticket because I already made a video before the event started. But now that the event has actually begun, we can dive a little more into it. So let's start by looking at this. It's Monster Legends' 5th birthday. We're having a big celebration with lots of surprises, events, once-in-a-lifetime deals, and birthday tickets. Start collecting tickets now, you can use them in the chest shop. And also, Monster Legends' birthday event is packed with presents. You even have the chance to get a Nemesis monster for free. So this is a huge thing for people. There is a chance to get a Nemesis monster. It's most likely going to be an extremely low chance, but some chance is better than no chance. Even if it's 1 in every 100 people, then one player is gonna, there's a lot of players, so I'm curious to see how many people are actually gonna be walking away with a Nemesis, especially how many free-to-play players. Now, you guys have to understand from the perspective of Social Point and from the perspective of people that actually purchased Nemesis monsters and paid money for Nemesis monsters, it would be kind of unfair to just kind of hand them out to free to everyone. So there is that aspect you guys need to understand and respect, right? Just imagine the players that put in a lot of hard work, a lot of money into getting the Nemesis monsters, and then Social Point decided, hey, we're going to give it out to everyone. That really wouldn't be fair to them. Now, a good counter argument to that is that in the current League of Monster Legends, I would say the Nemesis monsters aren't really that meta. Like, I use my Ruby like once a month, honestly. Like, recently in this war, I had a choice between using Ruby or Charizard, and I kind of went with Charizard more than Ruby. And Sammy, as much as I love that monster, I hardly ever use him too. Whenever I get a chance to use a dark monster, it's kind of always Necromancer because he has an extra turn skill, he can revive. And so that's just my personal take on it. Like, I don't think the Nemesis monster should be widely available to everyone, but I also do think there should be some way that free-to-play players could have a chance to get these monsters, because I also don't like the idea of exclusive content. Exclusive content like the VIP monsters, like the Nemesis. No, I wish, like the War Master. I really love the way Social Point released War Masters. It doesn't matter if you're free-to-play or pay to win. If you just grind through it, you can get War Masters, and I love that concept. But yeah, I guess here's like, and the treasure cave, like, come on guys, the treasure cave wasn't really a way to get Nemesis monsters. You would have to spend a ton of gems. But hopefully, we're gonna see how many people actually start walking away with these Nemesis monsters. And let me scroll down. Collect them through the game and take them to the chest shop. There you'll be able to open Cake Birthday Chest, which will contain a reward and a gift birthday ticket. With 15 gift birthday tickets, you'll be able to open a gift birthday chest. Each gift birthday chest, man, there's so much birthday this, birthday that, grants you a legendary monster. So if you get 15 birthday tickets, you can essentially get 1 legendary monster. So 1 legendary monster for every 15 birthday tickets. And though it's going to be a random legendary, it's not going to be a breedable, it's not going to be a War Master, it's not going to be a team shop monster, but there is a chance it can be a Nemesis. So that's pretty cool. So I'm going to click on more info. So, and this is kind of what I went over in the last video. So this tells us where you can get birthday tickets. So the first one is free. That's what I got when I logged in. There's one in the Progressive Islands. There's going to be 8 in the Maze. There's going to be 15 that you actually have to pay money for, and you can purchase that chest twice. There's going to be 3 in the Birthday 72-hour challenge, and there's going to be 2 in the birthday chests, which is still unknown. And they added this new thing, which I love. A daily for completing all daily missions, which means from June 7th through June 25th, which is 19 days, you are going to get 1 guaranteed ticket. All you got to do is complete the daily quest, which you should be doing already, for the orbs, for the Angenica cells, and for the gems. So, honestly, this is already a good event. Thank you, Social Point. Everyone, no matter who you are, no matter how long you've been playing, everyone is essentially going to get 1 free legendary monster. So, honestly, I'm happy with that. The fact that I really don't need to change anything, right? I do my daily goals anyways. And now they're going to throw a random legendary monster at me. I honestly can't complain too much about that. That is pretty cool. So I'm looking forward to this event now, just for whatever random legendary I get, and even again, just the chance that it might be a Nemesis. I think you shouldn't operate under the assumption that you will get a Nemesis, because most likely you won't. But just the chance that some of you guys watching, maybe myself, that we can get it, that's pretty cool. And so let me show you the daily goals, just to show you that I already have my ticket. There it is, complete all daily missions. I got a birthday ticket. So if they're gonna do this from June 7th through June 25th, like I said, that's 18 or 19. Birthday tickets, which is awesome, guaranteed, and then there is also the chance to get a couple more. Now here's the thing, looking through the Progressive Island, that ticket is way further than I would have liked. So when I first logged into the game and saw this, I'm like, oh, there's no way we're gonna get those birthday tickets without spending a good amount of gems. So again, I really like that they added the daily goals way to get a birthday ticket. And then, like, another complaint people had about the birthday event once again has to do with where the tickets are placed. So let me go back to this actually. If we consider the fact that it's going to be during the Awakening maze, and considering there's 8 tickets during this maze, I could only imagine there's going to be 1 ticket per path. So now the question is, how far along to that path do we have to go? Because keep in mind, when we play a maze, we're very strategic about where we move the monsters, how far we move the monsters. The first few monsters, the rares, you only really move them up until the point where they get the key to unlock the next monster you want. You never move them past that. That would be a mistake because you're wasting coins for a monster that you're not even going to bother getting. Because during mazes, they're really great events because you can walk away with a rank 1, a rank 2, or even a rank 3 of one of the newer monsters. So if Socialpoint decides to put the tickets right before the end of the monster's pathway, I think that'll really suck, because I think that's going to force players to make the decision between getting one of the new monsters or going after the birthday tickets. Now, hopefully they won't do that. Hopefully most players can get 5 or 6. Like, that would be nice, because if we're getting some from the daily goals, and then if we can get even a couple from the maze, and maybe the 72-hour challenge, if there's a way to get them there, like guaranteed, it's going to be tough. Like, that's another thing with the 72-hour challenge. There's 3 different things to go for, and what if you only want the birthday tickets, but you exhaust all of your coins like trying to get a specific monster? So there's a picking and choosing element, and that's always going to be the thing in Monster Legends. It's kind of like when we have gems. We have to decide, are we going to use those gems to buy runes? Are we going to use those gems to buy cells during Monster Cell Week? Are we going to use those gems to buy orbs? So there's always going to be a pick and choose. But all that being said, I think just the fact that they added that very last bullet point, 1 daily for completing all daily missions, I think that makes the event 100 times better. Like, honestly, if you don't even care for the event, don't worry about the birthday tickets. Just do your daily goals like you normally would, and you're gonna get your tickets. So if I show you guys my storage, as you can see right there, I have 2 birthday tickets. 1 for logging in for the first time today, and 1 for completing the daily goal yesterday. And so when the time resets in a couple hours, it'll reset again, and I'll get my 3rd birthday ticket. As for the Treasure Voyage Island, I don't think I'm gonna be able to get them. Actually, for those of you that don't know how these progressive events work, you basically log into the game every 8 hours, and every 8 hours you should be getting 6 collect gold items, 4 feed your monster items, 1 the fights you can do every 2 hours, so those should honestly be done by the time everything else is done, and the hatch egg you can do once every 8 hours. So just to prove that to you, let me collect my gold, let me feed a random monster. Where is a monster I can feed? Not you, right here. There's a couple, oh no, you're being ranked up, so right here. So I'll feed this monster, I'll level him up to like level 4. Alright, I'll exit out, I'll collect my food, and watch as I get 6 gold items, or 5, that's fine. And then let me feed this monster, and watch as I get 3. And then, if you ever find that you're not getting all of your items, I always tell players, log out of the game, log back into the game, and once we log back into the game, you should get the remaining items after you do a few collections or feed your monster a bit. So this is assuming that it has been 8 hours since I last logged in, and I'm not entirely sure when I last logged in was, but I'm pretty sure it has been more than 8 hours. But that's how progressive islands work. It's 8-hour intervals, you get to do the maximum collection. So let's see, collect gold, and collect gold again. Let me do a couple feeds. So actually, I don't think it has been more than 8 hours since I last logged in. Oh wait, no it has. So see, there's my final item. See, and sometimes you have to do it more than once. So once I click, I should get my item. So there it is, chicken leg. So if I click back on here, see, I now got 8 out of 8, I got 12 out of 14. The fight really should be done. So I'll do it really quickly. Click fight, click auto. And then the thing about these progressive islands is you also have to be smart, because you should be spending a couple gems just to speed up to make the progress go faster. Okay, so maybe it is possible to reach the ticket free to play. I don't know, it doesn't seem likely. The event is kind of long though. What, 5 days in total? So maybe, let's see if I can hatch an egg. So if I can show you guys that. I'm going to try to buy an egg, and I don't know if this works. Sometimes this works, sometimes it doesn't. Buying and selling an egg, I don't think so. I think it's kind of like locked on one of these monsters. Oh, my team did complete 50 laps, so I will have my rack, so a video should be coming out for her maybe on Sunday. So stay tuned for that, maybe even on Saturday, tomorrow. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Here, let me see if I can sell. And no, I guess I can't. Well, actually, that's a good thing that I can't get that extra point. Maybe if I tried a couple more times, I would. But see, another thing that you have to kind of pick and choose is that right now, there's a flash breeding event going on to get Psycha, to unlock the Psycha pathway. And then you definitely want her if you want to, you know, complete the book. Because right now, if we take a look at the limited time edition book, the last two chapters in particular, these are the ones where you get the Wormlad cells. So definitely worth completing. With that being said, honestly, even if you can't hatch a monster because you're too busy trying to do a flash breeding, here, let me try and utterly fail. 4 hours. I don't know, what is that, a rare monster? So even if you can't, honestly, I would just recommend go ahead and just skip it. Skip it and you can start the next one. Because as soon as you start the next quest, you can actually get a full collection. And sometimes you'll notice you have to exit out of the game, log back into the game, exit out, log back in. That's normally my progress. Can we also take a time to appreciate how incredible this artwork is? It is by far one of the most amazing artworks I've seen in Monster Legends. Look at that Stormbeard. Look at Sellout in the background. This is so darn epic. I love this loading screen. Alright, and so check it out. Let's see if I get anything. Collect, collect, and collect. Let me feed a monster so I can start that up. We'll collect. Let me find a monster. There's a monster right there. So, feed a couple more levels. And exit out. And I'll feed again. Or collect. I got 3 maze coins there, but keep in mind, I told you the collection is 6. So I still need 3 more to go. I got 1 more, so that's 4. And I got 4 there. That one's perfect. Thank you very much. And so let me collect again. And collect again. And collect again. And collect again. So if I click on Treasure Voyage Island, I have 4 out of 20, I have 4 out of 11, breed monsters is at 3, and fight PvP, you can do those whenever. So I'm missing 2 more on collect gold. So since I'm not getting anything, this is when I would recommend you to exit out of the game, close the game, log back into the game, and then I should get my 2 more remaining gold items. So that's really important because I think a lot of players don't know that when you start a new node, a brand new node, you can do a full collection. The timer resets. So for example, let's say you have 1 more gold item you need to collect and you're about to go to sleep. Honestly, you should just gem that and do a collection before you go to sleep, because when you wake up in 8 hours, that's when you can get your full collection again. So be smart about when you skip. And as you can see, I got my 2 items. So I now have 6 out of 20, 4 out of 11, breeding 0 out of 3. But that one, honestly, it doesn't reduce the cost that much. So I don't really care for it. In PvP, I can do whenever. But I think with that being said, that's pretty much all I have to say in this video. The birthday event, originally I was kind of unsure about it because it's a random legendary and it looked like a lot of hard work. But since they added the daily goal, I love that, and I think that makes the event at least, like, I don't even have to really worry about it. It'll just happen as I progress through the game, as I play the game every single day. I'll get my birthday tickets and I'll get a random legendary. Hopefully it's a good random legendary, hopefully it's a nemesis. But I just look forward to seeing what I get on June 25th actually, because that's my birthday, so that'll be a very cool like birthday opening chest video. So with that being said, thank you very much, and I will see you all next time.